It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
With the Diesel and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. For tonight's game, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Lakers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Checking out the Clippers, more than solid play for them of late. 7 wins in their last 10 outings, making their mark and playing well. Now, if you want to see a stat sheet stuffer, you're going to want to keep your eyes on Freak in this one. He's been putting up a number of double-doubles in this recent outing, Shaq.
You know, Freak knows that he can do more than just be a scorer on this team. You know, he's a great passer. He's a great leader, especially for a young guy. He's looking for a shot. He's being active all the time, and he's really helping the others play at a high level, Ernie.
I haven't seen a guy like this come into the league in a long time, Ernie.
Stop it.
I'm serious. Not a guy like this.
And now your Los Angeles Lakers starting lineup. At power forward, standing 6'8", number 2, Brandon Banks. At center, standing 7'2", number 17, Roy Hibbert. At point guard, standing 6'5", number 1, D'Angelo Russell. At guard was number 20, 6'6" from Low Barrett High School, Kobe Bryant. At the other guard position, standing 6'3", number 55, Frank. Your home team head coach is Byron Scott. Ladies and gentlemen, your Los Angeles Lakers.
It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Clippers come into town for this one. It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan. Joining me, Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and courtside, Doris Burke. Lakers are enjoying this break from the road. Well, they come into every game with confidence, and this game is no different. 2 elite teams put each other to the test, certainly, every time they meet. A lot on the line in this one, though.
And you'd expect nothing less from the defending champs. They've taken every team's best shot, withstood the scrutiny, and approached the playoffs here with the utmost confidence.
And with that said, a very legitimate chance now to hoist the trophy again at the end of this season. They've been to the mountaintop. They know what it feels like, but it's never easy to repeat.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Chris Paul and J.J. Redick are the guards. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan, and it's Ingles in at the 3 spot. Now, here is Russell. Out left to the wing. Here's Rain Man, defended by Paul. Rain Man passes to Hibbert, and good on the basket. Hook it.
How about battling through the impact there and then willing that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
On defense, the Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You're not always going to shoot it as well as they did from three-point range to win that game, but it certainly doesn't hurt. And in that game, boy, did they shoot it lights out from beyond.
Lights out is a real good way to describe it. Just take a peek at the box score. I mean, their percentage from deep was off the charts.
Here's Rain Man. The Clippers getting the bucket. Hibbert with a screen on Paul. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Well, he's got to watch himself now. I mean, that's 2 fouls already, and he can't afford another.
Randall's checked in for Roy Hibbert. Paul kicks to Redick. Outside Jordan. There's the dish to Paul. 6 to shoot. Back to Jordan. And he jams it with authority.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Oh, guys, come on. He's up there posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
And the Lakers have possession after the Clippers pick up 2. Here's Kobe. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. Kobe's got his first 2 points of the night. For Los Angeles, they've gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Now the pass to Griffin. Fade away. Rebounded by Rain Man.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Beyond the arc. The shot no good. And the Clippers will come the other way. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
And Kevin, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
Here's Paul, following the basket by Julius Randle. Paul can't get it to go. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Rain Man. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Outside, Russell. Here's Rain Man. Second chance effort. Bryant's shot is good.
Just lazy defense on the glass there.
Well, nobody boxed out. Nobody put a body on anybody else. Things like that not only drive the coach crazy, that stuff gets under my skin.
Here's Jordan, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And, that's an example of how many plays we have in a game for which there's no stat. A monster dunk coming off just a terrific pick play.
Greg, you're right. Really did work to perfection. Gave him all the room he needed for the flush.
Boy, that's a sound physical play. I mean, can't be afraid to put a shoulder into somebody every once in a while. It's a contact sport, folks.
And the technical free throw is good. Here's Rain Man. Now, here is Russell. Clock at 6. Randall. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Explosive leaping ability.
Oh, that was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Mm-hmm. And guys, how about... And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Here's Rain Man. He has 5. To the middle. Deflects the pass. And stolen by Jordan. Paul dishes to Jordan. Ingles passes to Griffin. And that one's good.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch, Clark, how the game plays out, because this is going to open things up on the perimeter.
No good from Rainman.
But sometimes it's more about what the defense is doing. On that possession, they were all over him on the perimeter.
The rebound by Rainman.
Usually if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
It's almost as if both teams are in a zone.
Well, offensively at least, partner. I mean, neither team's done jack diddly on D.
Down low, here's Randall, and he lays it straight in. Randall's got 6 points.
Boy, they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing that ball into the paint. Smash mouth basketball.
And Clark, it's a strategy that has served them well during the course of this first half.
Clippers trail by 4. Paul kicks to Griffin. Back to Paul. Lets it go with a 3. Shot's good. Griffin making the play. Paul's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here's Rainman. He's got 5. Outside, Kobe. Ingles with the rebound.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And the Clippers getting another bucket right there.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Paul dishes to Griffin. Pass to Ingles. Got a piece of it. And it's out of bounds. And they say last touch by Bryant.
And you know what? A little too much heat on that pass for him to come up with the steal.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, that was going to be a tough catch for either one of them.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Gorgie Dang comes in for Randall. And Nick Young is subbed in for Bryant. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for the Clippers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Connects from three-point range. Crawford's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. And Paul over to help. Rainman passes to Young. Paul against Russell. Kicks to Jordan. Jordan the screen. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. 4 on the shot clock. Griffin. It's deflected. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Young with the ball. And it's blocked by Jordan. Ball outside. Crawford outside. He feeds it to Griffin. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And so far, these guys have done a fantastic job finding the opening man and getting some easy baskets.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
Mahinmi's checked in for Los Angeles. Williams comes in for Russell. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Norris Cole comes in for Chris Paul.
Yeah, that's asking a lot from that defender.
Yeah, it certainly is. I mean, he just doesn't have the size to really be effective in that kind of matchup.
Here's Cole. 8 points his last outing. And the slam by Blake Griffin.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
Here's Rainman. Chang, a screen. Here's Rainman. 7 points in the game. From deep. And the rebound goes to Griffin.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Crawford kicks to Cole. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead.
And he can time his passes so perfectly. Wow, what an assist.
Here's Rainman. He kicks to Jang. There's a screen. And Williams, here we go. Terrific design on the pick foot. He lays it in. Williams has got his first bucket of the night. Got a piece of it. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
Great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and trigger the fast break.
And now just a one-possession game thanks to that quick hitter. Outstanding play in the open court.
Here's Cole, and the rejection by Mahimi. Passes it to Rainman. Launches it. Make it 5 for 10 with him in that bucket.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
To the middle. Will it go? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Last time they met was in Los Angeles, where they beat the Clippers.
And if you look at the numbers, guys, I mean, what jumps out at you is the balance they had offensively.
Very satisfying road win, because you're right. There was tremendous balance displayed. I mean, the crowd was basically stunned at how they were able to dismantle that defense.
The Lakers have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. Chris Humphries has checked in for Blake Griffin. And Jang drops them both. Clippers trail by 4. Clark, some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin.
Here's Leonard. Rebound by Mahimi.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
The pass to Rainman. Fires the 3. No good.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Here's Ingles. The three-pointer is right on target. Ingles has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Dishes it to Young. Pass to Rainman. Crawford against Williams. Jang with a screen on Crawford. Here's Rainman. And again, the Lakers no good.
Rebounding is going to be the focal point for them in this one, fellas. I can feel it.
You know, it always is, and it has been so far, and they've gotten a nice edge on the glass.
12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's the screen to the paint. Here's Mahimi. The shot is off. And Blake Griffin grew up alongside his older brother. His dad was his coach, and he credits his brother for inspiring him to work at his craft.
You know, watching him kind of go through the process of he started to get, you know, recruited by college coaches, and then he, you know, really took his game and became serious about it. And I watched his work ethic, and I watched how he, you know, put the time in, the things he did, and that's kind of where I developed mine.
Well, talking about taking the right course, we know that the older brother of Blake Griffin, 3 years older, you know, he played, as did Blake, for their dad, Tommy, in high school, and they were terrific high school players and 4-time state champions.
I mean, it always helps to have a big brother who's kind of been there and done that and can share those experiences with you. Doesn't hurt to have a dad also who's a pro player either, and also a college coach.
Welcome back, folks. We have a close game here at the start of the second quarter of play. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Really active hands early on here as they're able to acquire several steals.
Well, they've really been aggressive, guys, on defense, and it's paid off, so why stop? Keep it up.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So for the Clippers right now, Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. Jordan is out there with Humphries. And it's Paul in at the point guard. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Rockets got the job done. He finished with 66 points, and that was just the start of it, notching a triple-double for his effort in what was quite a display from him. Absolutely incredible numbers from him in a monstrous game.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Well, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
The Clippers trail. Coach is liking Clark what he's seeing from his offense.
And shoot, why wouldn't he? I mean, guys, they're filling it up with ease, executing, getting quality shots. I mean, this is fun to watch.
And guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
The drive by Russell. Lakers working the ball around now. Rain Man. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag it.
Pass to Crawford. Uncovered. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. Paul's got 3 assists tonight. Here's Rain Man, defended by Paul. Ryan against Crawford. Rain Man passes to Hibbert, and that is good. Hibbert's got 7 points.
Your heads-up aggressive play right there. Saw the smaller man on him and took it straight to the basket.
Paul dishes to Redick. Jordan kicks to Paul. From 15 feet away, Redick with the 3, and another 3 for the Clippers. It has been nip and tuck through the first half.
No kidding. I mean, neither team has been able to hold the lead for any length of time, guys.
So close.
Exactly, guys. The way it's seesawed back and forth, unbelievable.
Here's Rain Man, defended by Paul. 6 to shoot. On the wing, Bryant. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Jordan's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Redick with the bucket. And now it's a 3-point Los Angeles lead.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
The drive by Russell. Kobe gets the bucket. Bryant's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Check out these handles. That's rush hour handling. Not midday, not early morning. That's rush hour handling. That nasty spin just froze the defender.
All right, Staples Center. Look who's coming on the court. Come on and get loud for yours.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Byron Scott coaching his team during the break. The strategy included running the offense through Rain Man. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. Guys, they're clearly hoping those changes have an effect even before this game makes it to halftime. Kevin?
All right, Doris, thanks. Inside, Randall, and Griffin sends it back. And they get it back. Here's Randall, powered down with both hands.
Went for the two-hander on that slam. That's where the weight room comes into play, Kevin.
I think some urgency from him there.
I think he's sensing that this is a critical time in the game, fellas.
The feed to Redick. He dishes it to Griffin. Fades and shoots, and that one's good. Griffin's got 9.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Paul over to help. Hibbert, the pass to Randall. Feeds it to Russell. Here's Rain Man, covered by Redick. Here's Rain Man, He's got 12. Here's Hibbert. It's rebounded by Paul.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. In a moment here, let's check out the numbers for Jordan. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. First in field goal percentage, second in rebounding. And he's also ranked in the top 10 in blocks per game. No trespassing when he's in the lane.
Yeah, and you're right. He's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot.
The Lakers making a switch here. Pass is checked in. Paul dishes to Griffin. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. And 11 points for Blake Griffin. Lakers trail by 7. Russell passes to Raymond. Hibbert with a screen on Paul. Back to Russell. Here's Rainman, defended by Paul. Bryant. The Lakers rebound. The dish to Bass. Passes to Rainman. To the wing on the left. With 1 on the clock. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
And you can tell he's hungry because that's how you eat away at a lead right there. Make some highlight reel plays and shake that defense up.
Well, Greg, you're right. Not all 2 points are the same. Not when they come on a stuff like that one.
Well, I like the craftiness in his game. I mean, he can distribute or he can attack the basket, just like we saw right there.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Lakers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Yeah, pretty good numbers on the season when you look at their free throw attempts, right around 78%.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And both free throws good for Roy Hibbert.
Well, a good game tonight for Hibbert. 9 points, and he's added to his totals by picking up 3 points at the line as well.
Yeah, that'll balance out that stat sheet nicely. I mean, you always want to see at least a few points from the free throw line.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throw down.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Hibbert with a screen on Paul. And Paul over to help. A pass to Raymond. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Los Angeles with another miss.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Paul kicks to Redick. He feeds it to Jordan. Paul outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 3 assists in the game. Lakers trail by 7. Here's Rainman. He's got 14. To the inside. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal. Shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
And really the defense didn't do a lot to fight around that screen on that possession.
Tipped away. Out on his own on the break. Goes up. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
And guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
Hibbert with a screen on Paul. Here's Rainman. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got 5 rebounds tonight. In the corner, it's Crawford. Again, Los Angeles.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
And one of the trademarks of the many best point guards in the league, their ability to score in addition to distribute. So here now a look at the top scoring point guards this season. Freak number 1.
Being at the top of that list, I mean, he's obviously been able to take it upon himself to give his team an offensive jolt whenever they've needed it.
And that's value added for a point guard. I mean, when you're playing that position and you score and do the other things he does, he creates offense for his teammates, and he can get his own offense too.
Cole dishes to Griffin. Charity stripe shot again, Los Angeles.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 18. Down low, here's Bass. Comes up empty off the pick.
You know, not really a significant margin in terms of them rebounding, but enough to get the job done.
Yeah, but one more advantage in the stat column, and that's what's translated to this lead.
Some really terrific numbers for Redick. 13 points, and he's put 1 3-pointer on the board.
You know what, though, Clark? It wouldn't be a bad idea going forward to try to let him do a little more damage from beyond the arc. And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line. Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
And Cole kicks to Griffin. Redick inside the line, and the shot no good, a bit short.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Rain Man. He's got 20. 5 on the clock. From deep. And that one's good. Now just a 4-point Clipper lead.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game.
Cole, the pass to Leonard. Kicks to Griffin. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Here's Cole. He's guarded by Williams. Leonard with a screen on Young. Redick inside the line. Nice teamwork to set up the pick play and make the space for the J.
He is just tearing it up this quarter. That lead's not going anywhere while he's this high.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there. Mahinmi's checked in for the Lakers. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Chris Humphries has checked in for Blake Griffin. Here's Ingles. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Ingles has got 9.
And I like the job they've done with working the basketball. They've been moving and getting quality shots.
And Greg, their field goal percentage reflects that. I mean, they've been the much better team shooting the ball. And you know me, shooting percentage, always a function of shot selection.
And really nothing like a good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Well, if the defense keeps giving up easy baskets like that, it won't be a lead for long.
Here's Cole. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot.
Well, that's airtight defense. Not much room to get that shot off.
Nobody near Williams. Ingles with the rebound.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
I think you're right. I mean, an up fake here or there, getting the ball inside. That's how you create high percentage offense.
Lakers trail by 8. Williams attacking, and a little luck that time, but it drops. Williams has got his second basket of the night. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, shot A comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Shot A, I like that, Greg.
Picked by Humphries. Here's Cole. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Clippers lead by 4. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, a double-double already in the books for you, and we're only at the half. Do you see them trying to throw different looks at you to slow you down?
Well, I mean, I guess that's a question for them, really. I'm not going to try and guess what they'll be doing in their locker room because I think that's a pointless exercise. I'm just going to keep plugging away and doing my thing, you know.
Thank you for your time, Kevin. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
All right, listen up, everybody. The second half doesn't have to be as close as the first if we pay attention to a couple of things. I'll say this. We kept a very tight handle on the basketball, and that's something I always like to see. The fewer turnovers, the better, obviously. Keep your heads on a swivel out there. One place we've had success was in the low post on offense. Great positioning. Good job finding the open passing lanes and getting the ball in tight. We know we can take their best punches and hang with them. Now it's time to hit them with everything we got and see how they handle it.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
When you're hot, you're hot, and that's certainly been the case for Rain Man. 25 points and also 8 steals.
And we're seeing him at his very best today. Just really a joy to watch.
Well, I know I'm thoroughly enjoying it because he's amazing when he's on top of his game like this.
Rain Man in at point guard. Brian is out there with Brandon Bass. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Russell in at the 2. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Here's Griffin. Good, and Paul gets the assist. 19 points for Blake Griffin.
Yeah, starting the second half nicely there. Love those easy lay-ins to get things going.
Here's Rain Man. He kicks to Hibbert. Paul grabs the board. Los Angeles leading by 3. Dishes to Ingles. Second half rolling along now. About a minute played here. Back to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go with the 3. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Pass to Rain Man. Hibbert with a screen on Paul. Rain Man passes to Kobe. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
That was Roy Hibbert getting in the way of the defense there.
The Clippers shooting an unbelievable 70%. You won't see a performance like this too often. And Griffin, here we go. And he gets it to go. Griffin's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Up and in on every one of their first 3 shots to start the second half.
Here's Rain Man. Out to the wing. Beyond the arc. And another 3 for the Lakers.
You know what, guys? He can really light it up from the perimeter at times.
Clippers leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Jordan. Powered down with both hands.
Taking it to the rack with power right there.
And hammering down with the 2-handed slam.
Just piling on the lead with the dunk like that.
Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Rain Man passes to Hibbert. And Bass kicks to Kobe. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Those are starting to add up. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 of them have been 3-pointers.
And clearly, it's about how poorly the defense has played. They've got to close out faster. A moment here to see the numbers for Kobe Bryant. Averaging about 16 points, 3 assists and 3 rebounds. He has been terrific throughout, putting up some huge numbers offensively.
Yeah, you know, you just plug him in. He's a flat-out scoring machine. When you plug him up, let him go.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight.
Last break, the Lakers moving it up. And Russell gets it to go. Russell's got 7.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Paul with the 3. Rebound the Lakers. Rain Man's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Hibbert with a screen on Paul. The kick out to Bryant. Here's Rain Man, defended by Paul. Rain Man passes to Hibbert. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Bass, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
You know, there are a lot of bigger power forwards than him in the NBA, but very few that rise up like he can.
Paul kicks to Griffin. Paul dishes to Ingles. Paul outside to halt the run, and it's Roy Hibbert with the rebound.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
Here's Rain Man. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Reddick passes to Paul. And the wide open shot from Griffin. And the Clippers miss again.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that miss.
And while we have a moment, let's find out which point guards have had the best month from the charity strike. 4th, Freak.
Well, if these guys can get to the line, there's not much question what the outcome's going to be. So it sort of prevents the D from being as aggressive as they'd like to be against them.
Yeah, because of their shooting ability, they get a little more space than the average point guard. Maybe they'll miss a shot from the floor, but if you send them to the line, those points are almost guaranteed.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Randall's checked in, and the Clippers with a change here too. Crawford's checked in, got a hand on it. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Rain Man. 33 points for him. Off the pick. And he dunks it. After the pick frees him up.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself. And he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Crawford, no luck. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 16-6 run. Here's Rain Man, defended by Paul. On the wing, Kobe. No good off the front iron. Clippers trail by 4. Crawford kicks to Paul. Back to Crawford. Uncovered. Bryant with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. Got that bucket in no time at all. And that's now 37 points for Freak.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
And the basket by Ingles.
Boy, I tell you what, he's having one of those days where if he takes it, he makes it.
Passes it to Rainman. Takes the three. Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got... Six rebounds now in the game. Ingles dishes to Jordan. Inside and stolen by Russell. Pass to Kobe. The feed to Randall. Here's Rainman. On the wing, Bryant. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got 3 assists tonight. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
Great D that time from Griffin.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract the opponent when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
Williams, he's checked in for Kobe. The Clippers also changing it up. Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Jordan. Humphreys comes in for Blake Griffin. And Cole subbed in for Chris Paul. The drive by Russell. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Russell's got 9.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Here's Crawford. Another shot, and he sinks the layup.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Here's Rainman. His 3-point. runners off the mark.
Well, that's clearly a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look at.
No doubt about it. You cannot let up defensively just because he missed that one.
Russell against Crawford. Another steal. All alone. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And some changes here for the Lakers. Mahinmi comes in. Clippers trail by 14. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Redick and Crawford, the sharpshooters outside. And it's Paul in at the one spot. No good with the triple.
He's not exactly striping them from deep. He had 1 3-ball in the first half. Still bageled in the second.
Here's Rain Man, covered by Redick. They double him with Jordan. Rain Man passes to Hibbert. To the inside, Williams. And Jordan sends it back. Paul kicks to Crawford. Back to Paul. Jordan sets the pick for Paul. Clock at 6. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Really hard to decide, guys, which was better. The pass, the catch, or the slam?
Clark, there's no wrong answer to that one, my friend. Sensational alley-oop all the way around.
Agreed.
And guys, you know what? You wouldn't know that they're the team that's actually trailing with how they were able to pull that play off.
There's Williams with the 3. Offensive rebound. Second chance shot. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And the first one drops.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime? Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That's good from Crawford on the assist by Griffin. Griffin's got 3 assists tonight.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Clippers trail by 14. And the Clippers another fast break opportunity here. That's good. Redick's got 19 points.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Williams passes to Rainman. And Paul over to help. Back to Williams. The pass to Rainman. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Still Lakers ball. Timeout call for the Lakers.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Here's Paul. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. Jordan against Bass. Picked by Griffin. Here's Redick. The step-back jumper is good. Redick's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he's really shot the ball well, but it hasn't been contagious.
Bass, a screen on Paul. Rain Man passes to Bryant. Bass with the screen. Kobe dishes to Bass. Outside Williams. Pass to Rain Man. Just 5 to shoot. Cannot hit. Good work defensively by Paul. Clippers trail by 10. Lets it go from 11. Nice D by Kobe.
And that was a difficult shot from mid-range simply because the defense was engaged.
Yeah, and I think the quickness of the closeout really threw him off.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Picked by Griffin. Feeds to Redick. Excellent D there from Williams. Lakers leading by 12. Kobe attacking. That's tipped. Williams against Paul. Down low. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play. The free throw drops for Redick. For Los Angeles, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not treating them well so far. The shot's good from the Rain Man.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
And, folks, he does more than just put 2 points onto their lead. He does it with a little bit of flair.
He sure does. You're right. It's a dazzling move to the bucket for him.
I'll tell you what, he may not be the biggest man in the league, guys, but he more than makes up for that lack of size with amazing aerial skills. This guy's putting on the clinic out there. Everything is sound and sharp and crisp. He's really the centerpiece of their offense.
Knocked loose. Now the Lakers on the break. Here's Williams. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And the Lakers lead by 17.
Has this offense been running? I'm just getting tired of watching them.
Well, it's no secret. That's what they do. That's who they are. 4 of their last 5 made baskets coming in transition.
It's Crawford with the drive, and it's sent back by Bryant. The Lakers another fast break chance right here. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Here's Rain Man. 6 on the shot clock. He dishes it to Hibbert, and the refs are going to rule that unnecessary contact. It's a flagrant 1 foul.
And, Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. He throw good, Roy Hibbert. And he can't hit the second. Joe Ingles is checked in for the Clippers. Rain Man passes to Hibbert, and he uses the glass on the lane. Clippers trail by 20. Paul outside. Jordan the screen. Another steal. Here's the break. Here's Kobe. Finished off the break. Bryant's got 12 points here in the second half.
And you can see the difference with their ability to win with their speed, guys.
Boy, I love the pace and flow that their open court offense has been played with. I mean, it's been humming quietly, but very efficient.
Redick with the bucket.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here's Rain Man. The dish now to Kobe.
It's sticking too much.
To the left side wing. And Paul over to help. Here's Hibbert. Just 5 to shoot. The shot is off. Clippers trail by 19. Another steal. Here's Rain Man. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
And that last replay courtesy of Kia. Banked in off the glass. Rain Man's got 51.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now, Greg, they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
And Jordan sends it back, and they'll keep possession. All up top, goes up on the high post, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Jordan's got 5 assists in the game. Williams passes to Rain Man. To the paint, Hibbert. The shot is off. So the Clippers will take it the other way. Following this one, they get to host the Hornets. And that's the first game in a string of 3 straight at home.
Looking at the game for Paul, he's got 13 points and a huge helping of assists as well.
No doubt about it. He's the conductor, the band leader, Clark. And this offense has really performed at a high level.
And so Paul nails both of them. Lakers leading by 15. Lets it go with a 3. And he drops it in. Just a pretty release there from the Rain Man.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Paul kicks to Jordan. Dishes to Griffin. Jordan the screen. Out of bounds, Clippers ball as the Clippers keep possession.
Clippers ball.
Get that.
To the inside. Griffin kicks to Ingles.
They're going a little bit cold from the outside right now, trying to cut into this deficit. So when that happens, you still got to take good open shots on the perimeter when you get them, but you also have to get the ball inside some.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they have.
And Bryant gets it to go. Bryant's got 22 points. The Clippers shooting it brilliantly here lately. 60% from the field.
Patience. Patience. Taking early threes is leading to long rebounds, which equal to transition points. Make the defense move, and let's pass up a good shot for a great shot. Let the game come to you. We're forcing the issue too much.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Kevin, Doc Rivers was just addressing the plan with his team. He told his guys to make sure they keep the pace fast, to get out and run each and every chance they get. He also communicated to his players that he wants to see them consistently feeding the ball into the low post to get their bigs some easy looks. A few late-on-the-fly adjustments as the situation gets more desperate for them. It's going to be a tough hill to climb, guys.
Thank you, Doris. On the wing, Williams. Here's Rain Man. Bass, a screen on Paul. Got freed up. Nice work off the pick. Rain Man's got 57 points.
He's been on a tear from the three-point line this game.
Paul dishes to Redick. Here's Jordan, and that one goes long.
Yeah, the offense seems completely in disarray.
Exactly. But at the other end, it's one bucket after the other. This run is getting out of hand right now.
And Paul over to help. Stolen. They need this. It's deflected, and he gets it back. And the foul called on Free. That's foul number 2 for him. And some changes here for the Lakers. Pachulia, he's checked in for Hibbert. Mahimi comes in for Brandon Bass. Young is subbed in for Kobe. Passes it to Livingston. Humphries kicks to Cole. Sweet little floater.
You can see that they're not as aggressive from the three-point arc. They had far more attempts in the first half.
Lakers leading by 23. 1:32 left to play here in the fourth. They set the screen.
Move the ball.
Kicks it to Pachulia. Shot clock at 5. Pass to Mahinmi. Lakers passing it around. And he gets the bucket. That's 12 points for Williams.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Lakers.
You're right, see, there was a standout performance across the board. They were just, at times, Clark, it seemed toying with.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
And this isn't one of those mini series either. I mean, this is a 4-gamer. As hard as it is to beat a team 3 times in a row, it's even harder to do it 4 straight.
And you have to look back at this and see the huge game it was for Rain Man. He did it all tonight, making an impact with more than just his scoring. How about the fact that he got a triple-double?
Over in the corner, Cole bangs home the trifecta.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Plenty of space. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
The pass to Rain Man. There's the pick. Launches it. No good.
That is prototype rebounding right there. He gets the position down low, boxes out, and then corrals it.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team, Clark, by far tonight.
No question about it, Kevin. They certainly gave their fans plenty to scream and holler about. This.
Good win.
Well, with a game like tonight, you were all over the place. A triple-double in the box score. Would you consider this one of your better games of the season thus far?
For winning a triple-double, y'all didn't even know that. I guess I would have to say it was
the 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. It was lights out shooting at its best from him in this game. 60-plus points is rarefied territory that few players ever see in the NBA. But we saw it here tonight. Truly jaw-dropping.
He was literally unstoppable tonight, Ernie. Those defenders that were trying to guard him are going to have nightmares tonight. He put on a clinic on how to break down the defense. With that kind of performance, it's going to be hard to repeat it.
When Freak puts it all together, it's no contest to who the best player on the court is. He was outstanding tonight. His feel and understanding of the game were on display.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.